Are you prepared to draw? I hope so. And I don't mean any of that liver glizzy gun slinging stuff. And I don't mean any of that arty stuff. I'm here to do that. You all will just draw together, become family, friends, help each other, support each other, all that stuff. This is a place to have a good old time, friends and frolic, and all that stuff. Okay? This is it.
Well, hello, one and all. How are you all this fine day, this Monday? Well, today is another fan art auction. Let's see. We did have some entries last week, sort of. Let's see. Well, give me a sec here. So, Joshua put in a couple of entries for the joke category. Here is one, a guy with a cone head, if you will. As you can see, it's fake. You can see the whole line of stuff there, but funny enough. And of course, the other one that he put in was from the Tick, the Human Bullet, I believe his name is. So that is all right. And of course, Mr. John Dillard did put in one too, but he took it out because I was going to put it in the joke category. And seeing as how this looks nothing like the real Cross Comics Bullet, and there we go. I guess so. Joshua wins. Not sure what he wins, but he wins something. He's got all the cards and he's got them all signed. So, guess I could do a sketch card for him of a character. So that is that. I am doing my character Blackout today. And again, for this fan art contest, there's something. Should I continue the fan art contest, seeing as not really anybody enters? You know, what's the sense in having a contest that nobody enters? You know? I like doing it, but if nobody's going to enter, like I said, there's no sense in really having it. And I don't even know who's here's listening to me. I know my mom's probably watching. So, you know, we got the pose there. I should be all right now. But we'll just put that down. I'm not sure what to talk about. Nobody's here, so. Let's think of something to say here. Maybe I should bring up his bio. Back. Nobody's here. Yeah. I don't have his height and weight or his eye color. Interesting. Kirkland something. Ex-military, group affiliation, eventually Truth and Justice. He's married, got black hair. First seen in Insecto number 7 and has a wife and daughter. No one's home. Okay, I'm gonna get that later. I need the picture here that I got. But I will read his bio. I get the basic form. So I did manga last week. I did think, okay, I guess I'm gonna do DC tonight. So yeah, guess Mondays are DC. Tuesdays will be manga now, I guess. And Thursday we'll keep to Marvel. Or we could keep DC on Tuesdays and move manga to Mondays. That way everything almost stays the same. Why does this not look as cool as mine? Or then again, I haven't got everything on mine yet. So 5 o'clock shadow. Guess I'll surprise everybody with what I'm gonna do today. Since I don't even know yet. And we are up to 4 patrons for Costco patrons. One said he doesn't want to tell people, so I will respect that. Although I did say last night, but I didn't know before he said. Hello, hello, hello to whomever has come in. Everybody also remember to please hit that like button and share this out. Let everybody know we are here. Okay, so I think we got the. Okay, so I did that one. Let's see whether we can get some other. Hey, JP, how are you? So JP, were you serious about what you said in the chat last night about not wanting me to let people know? I said, were you night when you said you didn't want me to tell about thing? For you. Yeah, I know. I know you didn't do it for exposure, just to support me, which is good for sure. It's just, it's also good to make sure. Well, thank you people. Thank my patrons, and I'll let people know. Um, just so you know, JP, there's a few video links to videos on there. I don't think you're probably interested in Disney princesses, but I've been drawing some Disney princesses up. The first one's actually going to get released probably later today, but I've been doing that, letting my patrons um, get a sneak preview like about a week ahead of time for a lot of that stuff. So, well, if you love them, there's links to on the Patreon since you're the $10 level and above. They have links to me drawing Disney princesses, which I'm still got more to do, but and I was wondering from my patrons what next series of characters what they'd like me to do after I'm done the Disney princesses. So maybe answer that on there if you could, and any other of my patrons who are listening. That you might want to see me draw, and then you have advanced ability to watch. Oh, hello, everybody. Oh, we got 6 people in now. Please be sure to hit that like button and share out. And as soon as you can, too, JP, let me know what card you would what you want for a sketch card. Your first sketch card. You can take your time and all that, but so I'm gonna have to start. I gotta do tanks still, and please chat with us. Oh, who's ever here? I think is what you're referring to. And anybody who's listening who wants to, at 100, when I reach $100 per month, I'm going to do a giveaway. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna Thursday, I think it is. I'm going to be asking Skunk Girl about her second sketch card that she wants. And asking Tosspot what he would like me to draw on line here. Sheesh. JP, don't you know what incognito means? Don't think he does. No, not at all. Mr. I don't know who. I'm thinking Joshua, but yeah, JP's been trucking on. No, it's me. I just haven't linked this tablet to the Dillard Draws yet. Huh. Or any of your accounts, apparently. Oh, and if that's you, John, I'm gonna do a speed video of all me doing doing your commission from over a month ago now, if that's all right, and release it to the public. Eh. What do you? You say, I hate this for you, Rick. What do you hate for me? It's new. What's new? Oh, well, your tablet? Cool. The Sega Dreamcast turned 20 today. Wow. Too bad it didn't last 20 years. Local man really feeling it. Okay. You should play Crazy Taxi in honor of it. My Dreamcast still runs perfectly, and they're still making games for it. They are? Wow. Well, yeah, it just had a renewed revitalization a couple months ago, I think, or a couple years ago. I know what I want. Your Rainbow Man guy. Okay. Full body headshot. With all blue line foundations. Well, I need to get some more blue. I'm gonna try today, but the art store I go to, they were out when I was there on Thursday, so full body impossible pose. So it might end up either being red or just black. I'm gonna go there today between shows, and hopefully they will have some blue, but that I can't promise. With a Chi-Chi. Will a Chi-Chi fill a bag? I don't even know. Chuck fill a bag? Chick fill a bag? Okay, later, JP. I'll send you a couple things on thing. I'll probably get on that tomorrow or Wednesday, the latest. I might contact Skunk Girl and see what she would like me to draw. Get on it a day early, a couple days early. Autocorrect, gotta love it. So, did they open a Chick-fil-A near you too, Bullet, or is the one in Toronto the first one? I should go up to Toronto just to try it out. But I'm gonna wait a month at least. Go up there some Saturday. You know what? I wouldn't see them. I'm sure they'll have one there eventually. If they don't yet. As long as it goes over well, the first one starts making money. And as more and more pop up, yes, this is Blackout that I'm drawing. They both premiere the same issue. They're going to be on the same team eventually. Blackout and Bullet. That is. Okay, let's bring a trench coat up again. Chippy's back. You you're sitting on a park bench feeding pigeons. No pictures to what I'd like. Oh well. I don't like that hand. I hate the hand. Come on, people. Hit the like, share. We need more people in here. This is a Monday. How come we cannot have more people in here? It's high noon. You people wanted high noon back. still hate the hand. We need to beat the numbers from last week. Last week on Monday, we had, I saw this earlier, I checked it out earlier. Well, nothing happens if we don't, technically. It's just, it's a pain. I don't really want to see lesser numbers than last week. I used to. I haven't been lately, unfortunately. I need to start doing that. Okay, I'm gonna wait to draw that hand because it's driving me crazy. Oh. Yeah, I had 27 views and 11 likes. So we need more than 11 likes. Let's get 12 likes. Well, at least 28 views. Come on, I used to get like 60s and 70s for high noon. Where are all the people? I think I did anyways. I should check. And nobody wants to participate. I was saying earlier too, should I stop the fan art competition since nobody seems to want to compete? We I'd still draw the character each week, but but there'd be no competition. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. So, well, it seems nobody has any time for the fan art competition. So, yeah. It's just something I'm, thinking of, why have it going on? Because Joshua did put in a couple things this week, as I showed earlier, but, joke stuff. Dylan drew something up, withdrew it just because, you know, I said it was going to go in the joke column against Joshua. Guess he didn't want to compete against the mighty Joshua. Well, you saw it, right, Bullet? I think who hurt John on that one? I think you meant. I think you hurt John on that one. Hey, the art was great. I won't take nothing away from the art, but didn't remind me of my character Bullet. So should remind people of the character you're drawing. Yeah, Coneheads. How do you feel? Good for the states, I believe. I know we got something similar, but it's not called the Second Amendment. Uh, it's okay. I draw along with D&Q Fan Edition, and Booster thought I just put horns on a pick. I already did when it was a completely new piece, laugh out loud. So you can't account for what people see / perceive. True. Not for long. I guess I draw Ezra Miller quite well, so is what I took away from that left. But it's not like you'd actually consider Bullet a patron of the arts. Uh, Not Bullet. Oh, Booster. Ezra Miller, the guy that played the Flash in. Oh, yeah, Justice League. JP4. Oh, he's a putz. That's the point. It's a big troll. Who's a troll? A troll? You, Dillard. No, I tease. Me, I'm a troll. Sometimes. Jacob Pickrick. I can't help it when he sets himself up. Like, just supposed to ignore these opportunities? So there is Blackout. Kirkland was born into a fairly normal family. His childhood was that of any normal kid. Yes, it's called being an adult. Okay, you might have me there, Dillard. Well, I guess Joshua did. So since you took your stuff out, John, nobody else put anything else in either category. Yeah, what's normal? The thing that fascinated Kirkland from an early age was the military. So as soon as he could, he joined cadets. Then when he was 18, he joined the Canadian Armed Forces. Over time, he became the best in his division. And night, right? I don't know. With this achievement, he was asked to join the ranks of the Special Forces again. He excelled and in turn rose in their ranks quickly. Nuclear family, yeah. Dillard lost to Joshua. No one won the series. Yeah, no one won the series because no one entered. And for the real non-joke category. No, Dillard just took his piece out because he didn't think he could compete with Joshua. What did he do in the Army? Well, I don't know exactly. Haven't spelled out everything. Like I said, Special Forces. By the time he reached the rank of major, he was an expert in all forms of combat. The military teaches, and in strategy as well. One day, while on leave, he was out with his wife, whom he had married some years earlier, and his daughter of 5 years old. They had gone to the bank to do some banking business and were in line to get to the teller when suddenly two guys ahead of them pulled out guns and demanded money from the tellers and everyone to remain calm and no one would get hurt. Kirkland's daughter starts to get impatient and starts pestering and crying to her mom. This gets one of the robbers' nerves and he proceeds to wave his gun in Kirk's wife's face and saying, "Shut the kid up or I'll shut her up for you." I hope he was married for at least 5 years. Yeah, I'd say he probably was. This enrages Kirk, and he takes action, taking down the two gun guys within seconds. Everyone cheers, and he wipes his hand erically to say that takes care of that, when suddenly he receives a blow to the back of the head from a third robber he had not noticed. This gave police the time needed to come and take out the third robber with a sniper. Kirkland is declared a hero by the crowd, but that means nothing to him, for the blow to the back of his head has caused him to go permanently blind. Let's see. Well, I entered the serious category, but Rick pulled a Vince McMahon. I mean, Bret Hart stuff. Banking always hurts the ones you love. After he's given an honorable discharge from the Army, Kirk goes into therapy to learn how to live with his blindness. In his therapy classes, he excels, for he sees it as nothing more than training, as if he were still in the military. JP says banks are evil. When finishing the classes, there is no more need of a cane or seeing eye dog. Now having to live life on unchallenged, save for everyday things, Kirk is dissatisfied. One night, while listening to the news, Kirk hears of costume heroes appearing and combating crime. This gives Kirk an idea of his own. Though they usually abandon the injured, he should have lost his family and become homeless. I'd say this is the Canadian military, but right now with our idiot Prime Minister, that happens too. Wait, this is Daredevil. Yeah, Daredevil, a little bit of what? Dr. Midnight. It's Daredevil with a family. But he has no radar sense or anything like that. Kirk then starts to train his 4 remaining senses to near metahuman levels. Finally, Kirk shares his decision with his wife. Though she strongly disagrees, she sees her husband needs this challenge in his life, and he probably would do it with or without her help. So she figures it's better to be in the forefront of this than in the background. Together, they come up with a costume design and a name for him. With all this done, he begins his war on crime with lethal force during the night. Shortly after, he and his wife are invited out to a Joni Erickson Tanada. Oh, Johnny Erickson Tanada. I forget how to pronounce it. An event where she's speaking, and they both end up accepting Christ as Lord and Savior. After accepting Christ, he continues to fight crime. However, he now gives God all the glory, and he does it with with a less lethal force. Um, Powers and skills. Kirk is fully. I'm just going to keep putting my money in a hole in the ground. Okay. Kirk is fully trained in all forms of military combat, thus making his body a lethal weapon. He is also trained to use a wide variety of weapons. However, now that he is blind, he will probably never use most of them. Due to his blindness, he has trained his other four senses to almost metahuman levels. It has become that he can sense a person approaching from about 20 feet away. No, he would be some sort of evangelical, not sure whether it would be Baptist or Pentecostal or something like that, or non-denominational. You making a pool? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, talking to Bullet. Oh, Rastafari. So I'm not going to color this in. I will do colors on computer, but we do have Blackout. I actually like this. This is probably the best version of him I've ever done. I do not think Catholics are witch doctors, John. Does this blind guy, eat at Chick-fil-A? Well, seeing as how he probably lives close to you, actually, Bullet. I would say he lives probably in New Brunswick or Nova Scotia. Because his first appearance is in Insecto 7, so I'm assuming that he would be living somewhere nearby. Insecto operates in the province of Nova Scotia. No, New Brunswick. And St. John's. St. John's. And that. And St. John's and what was the name of it? Well, where did Aunt Sadie live? Newcastle. And maybe in between, or all the province, He's got flight, so he can get there fairly fast, I would think. Anywhere in the province. Although, it's not as big as Ontario, but, it's not as small as PEI. But he could be visiting the city too, so it's hard to say. I haven't determined exactly what city he lives in. There was a Newcastle in New Brunswick as well, JP. Heard that it merged with a couple other cities or something like that. So, case were the challengers of the unknown. The showcase challengers and they go to Canada on a mission. Laugh out loud. Nope. What, JP?
You know that's where Gramps was born.
Yeah. I just forgot that he just thought of the first thing I could have to try and remind myself. I find it funny how Canada is used as an exotic place to go on adventures. Laugh out loud. Hey, Matthew, how are you? So I don't got the height in here, but I'd say he's at least 6 foot. We're going to make him 6'1". Oh, that's good that you're well enough, but not good that you're not better than well enough. I don't bully nobody. And let's make him 176 pounds. This is my character, Blackout, Matthew. Yes, he is a version of, in a lot of ways, a version of Daredevil, except he's Daredevil with a family. And he actually grew up before he became blinded. And he doesn't have a radar sense, or whatever you want to call what Daredevil has. Maybe not sense, but radar vision. Why are none of your characters disabled? He is. He's blind. And although you don't see it here, he is all black. His whole costume is black. His gloves are black. Trench coat's black. Shirt's black. Hood's black. Pants, boots. The only thing that's a different color are the eye slots. They're red. Yeah, no problem, Matthew. So I'm going to scan this in and color this on in something when I get find my stylus or buy a new stylus, which I'm probably going to have to buy a new stylus, which I hate. Does that even count? Are you saying blind people aren't disabled, JP? And I've debated on for years, not that the one thing is a disability. But my character Demon Blaster, which I'm not sure whether, yeah, I've done him on here. But he's either going to be somebody's paralyzed from the waist down who gets in a VR unit, or he's going to be a midget who gets in a VR unit to control the robot. Any saint? What do you mean, Bullet? Hey, Ulrich. Okay, little person, JP. A little person. What do you mean I can't say midget? I just did. Midget, midget, midget. You can say it quite easily, apparently. So, nobody was here when I was talking earlier. Do people think I should do DC or manga today for my 5 o'clock shadow? Because little persons are leprechauns. Because whichever I do today, I'll do the opposite tomorrow. And I'm going to just keep Thursdays open for, hell, what's the name of it? Marvel. Yeah, okay. Alric's going manga because if I do manga today, I'm doing DC tomorrow. So doesn't matter. Manga will get done. But we got to vote for manga. JP says, not surprised, Elric. Laugh out loud, says Eric. 5 o'clock manga. Do the captain from Star Blazers. Who's the captain? Oh, plus it's not manga. Where did I put it? Although I did do that this morning, record myself. But if you want to see it before, like next week sometime, my thing is available to see it early. My Patreon. Draw your OCs. That's what I just did. I did Star Blazers actually yesterday. Thought I did for that. Ooh, almost fell. Okay. Okay. trying to find. I did one of the things, Star Blazers. Should be up on my thing. I put it up last night. Do another star. Well, I'm going to be doing indie characters as speed videos. That way I can keep doing indie characters. And do it again. And that way I can do the other manga, DC, Marvel to hopefully draw more people in. Or did I put left? I can't believe it. But I want to get some other people's characters in too, so I might be doing more than one thing, independent character and speed videos a week. But I have asked everybody in my thing, Patreon, what they would like to see a series of drawings. So if you want to get in on that, all you have to do is become a Patreon to, have some say. I don't know where I put my Star Blazers one. Or do a panel from Insecto Volume 1. Well, tomorrow I start a Canadian Shield issue 1, page 3, John. 5 o'clock Shadow is going to be about non-cross comic stuff. And everything here on High Noon is going to be cross comics. And that reminds me, there'll no cross no High Noon on Friday. There's a thing called Super Crawl. It's like the art crawl that I went to on Friday night, but it's like 10 times bigger, 1,000 times bigger. And I want to try and get a spot there in the free zone. So I'm going to have to get downtown, get to where it is early. So I will be leaving about noon to go there to do that. And thus won't be able to be on to do a writing with Rick or whatever you want to call it for High Noon on thing, so I can maybe make some money. I just trying to let people know ahead of time. So I guess that's about it for the day. See everybody at hopefully see everybody at 5 doing a drawing of. We'll let you know then. So bye for now, everybody. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day.